Welcome everybody. Yes, indeed, we are finally here on NBA, the NBA. What the fuck? We are finally on some 3226 that came out last 12 hours ago. Well, 14 hours ago, midnight, of course, Friday. Um, Sorry for a late upload this day. I was doing a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get ready to spend time with somebody for the weekend, and also I did last night I was doing the showcase. I completed it already, but for y'all boys and girls, I will continue. I will do the showcase again, so I can watch it all the way through. No commentary, of course, because you know what I'm saying. I want y'all to re-experience it for real without me saying a single little word. But it's also more content soon. I did do a my gym with my boys' retirement home, aka Gramps and AJ. So y'all will definitely see that probably either later tonight or tomorrow, one to two. Online, I've never not touched it yet, except for a few matches with my boys, but I haven't did it online, haven't did like by myself yet. So that's still coming soon. My rise maybe coming soon. I might actually do it this time, maybe, maybe. Probably with Swerve. I got Swerve Strickland downloads. I might do it with Swerve for that career, and then Messiah. I might just do like Universal mode. Might do a Superstar career mode with him, with Messiah himself, Goat. And as for my son that I was gonna make for this game, I will. Yeah, he's gonna be the my rise guy. Or no, he's not. Messiah will. But anyway, um, I ain't gonna lie. The game for first launch is not bad at all. Like for the launch, early access launch, it's not bad. Just definitely needs some improvement. AKA the thumbtacks online does not fucking work. Don't try it, by the way. Um, Scrapyard for 8 men. I've seen it happen. Laggy as shit, barely playable. Chambers, it does break too. Um, but yeah, probably like the 1v1s, maybe triple threats, possibly fatal four ways might work, but I know 1v1s and triple threats works for sure. But that's the gist of it right now. But I do got y'all with some more videos. Don't worry, I gotta I'm on a time crunch, and I did take off next Sunday, so that means I got 3 days, a 3 day weekend next week. So we definitely got more content for you. Don't worry. But hope y'all enjoyed today. Hope y'all, if y'all do got the game, hope y'all enjoyed it so far. If you gotta wait to next Friday to play it, that's fine. But I hope you enjoy the content nonetheless. Stay tuned for more. Leave a like, subscribe, all that great things. Roll to 300 subs. You feel me? But anyway, leave y'all alone. Leave y'all alone now. Let y'all watch the spirit, watch the first episode. And until next time, bro. ETV, follow us one word. Yeet. All right, go.
Shadow on the beat. Shadow on the beat.
It's Messiah's world, baby.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Take off.
Wow, cross body! The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once.
The champ is pinned. The champion's pinned.
I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here. Time will tell if this was a wise decision or not.
He catches JBL with a counter. Flex. Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
Shining Wizard!
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Big knee to the midsection.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and followed up with a lariat. And there might be a lot of support in...
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Counter by CM Punk. Neither competitor is backing down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Ooh.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Spin kick to the midsection.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. This is a champion in action.
2 count.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE Gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here. Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bull.
Trying armbar. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-world backbreaker.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Counter right when it was needed.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. And gets sent right into the corner. Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental Championship to both of them in both of their careers. Feet tied up, has to be feeling vulnerable here.
CM Punk is the #1 contender.
time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other. Legs tied in the ropes, upside down. This could be bad.
Devastating kick. Ooh! And Punk gets countered there. Turn it around with a reversal. Placed against the turnbuckles.
And the Bulldog. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Again, the Intercontinental. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 set up, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck. CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS.
And that can keep Ray down.
2. And they're still in this.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Hammerlock coming up.
DDT!
And looking for the pin here.
2. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is, CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally. The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all. Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, up high!
Crossbody from the top.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
CM Punk seeking revenge, promising to make Orton never...
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. The legend...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Now Punk's knee to the face.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to have... And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out, and Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO, and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating.
Orton hasn't been. Here we go. Punk powers out, still going strong.
I don't know who's more shocked. He took
Back down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Oh, man.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirst. CM Punk now connects with a Anarchy, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton is seconds away from submission.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Placed into the corner here. Oh, what a clothesline. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Wards off the pin at two.
Color me in.
And just that quick, the Viper can
Stop dead in their tracks.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
Here we go. Cover. There's two. He manages to kick out. What strength.
amazing. An unbelievable showing of tenacity from Orton to manage the kick out.
CM Punk.
CM Punk looking dominant here. Avoided any damage there.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Planning something big here. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Randy might be defeated here. Kicks out. He still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Into a chop block.
Goes for sliced bread, but it's blocked. And reversed into a power slam. And Punk now lifting.
Punk never saw that coming.
Ooh.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Anarchy connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Perfectly.
And the tolerance of pain has been reached. Tapping out in agony.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win